Okay, Saturday, November 4th, 2023. Came a little bit early to 31st Street, and it's kind of got a cool twilight effect. So I just make a short video, and then the next video, I'll do a separate one, will be when there's more light. But I just wanted to catch the Hilton here. You know, this is Catch 31 in the Hilton, 31st Street Hilton Hotel. This was all new when I used to live here. Now it's just become part of the landscape. But this was like our first, I think, world-class hotel on the ocean front. You know, that was really at a like New York City level. It's a really great place to eat. So they have like a couple places. They have this Catch 31, which is like a bar and restaurant. And then they have another restaurant there called Salacia, which is... It's quite pricey, but you know, I think you can do this thing where one person, you order one entree for two people and there's still food left over. I mean, one thing about food in America, like when they serve it up in restaurants, it's a lot. You get a lot of food here, you know, and that's why I don't think food inflation is really a big deal. I was reading the average American gets 3,700 calories a day when they only need 2,000, 2,500. So actually, food inflation might cure the obesity crisis, and then the productivity will go up. You know, we'll be back to our 1950s, 1960s level of fitness. So you can see it's a really nice sunrise shot here. And there's no easy way to approach this Netptune without having obstructions like trees and fencing. One thing about Virginia Beach is there's always a lot of construction going on. Things are always changing here. It's been going on like this for past 20, 30 years. But yeah, this is the Netptune at twilight. I think this is pretty cool. I'm filming at 1080, 50 frames per second. I mean, that's anyway the maximum YouTube goes is 1080. So yeah, it's a really impressive story behind this statue. I just know the guy who was behind this, or the guy who made this, gave up a lot, his family, his fortune. You know, he was supposed to build this within a certain budget and time frame. Project got bigger. He started putting his own money into it. There's like some real incredible story behind this. But yeah, I like that trident. It's kind of like the Ukrainian trident up there. You know, so this is a King Neptune, but it can also be Poseidon. I think Poseidon is like the Roman god name, or I think the Roman god was Neptune. The Roman one is the planets, and then the Greek one is these names, like Poseidon and Zeus or something. So, yeah, I think like Thor and Mars are the same in, you know, between the Greek and the Roman mythologies, something like that. It's been a while since I read up on those things. So, it's been almost a week since I've been in Virginia Beach. Yeah, getting quite acclimated to, you know, reverse acclimation, you know, getting used to this lifestyle in America, driving around and being busy all the time, you know, too much to do, too little time. Yeah. Still managing to get my 10 kilometers of walking in every day. You know, that's really important. Let me just give you the ocean here. You know, this is... I'll just go all the way down to the sea and give you a view of the ocean front. So, you know, I'm staying with my mom way down there. That's where I filmed before, way down there. And then, you know, we're like 3 or 4 streets back. So you have like the boardwalk, Atlantic Avenue, Pacific Avenue, and then you have a Mediterranean Avenue, I think, or Baltic Avenue. Baltic, Mediterranean, something like that. There's like all the streets are named, the north and south streets are named after some body of water, you know, and somewhere we have a Cypress Avenue as well. So we're somewhere around the Mediterranean Avenue area. So yeah, here's some more hotels. It's a really cool shot, actually. I wasn't expecting to film this. So yeah, one of the things you'll notice about living here, we have the Navy jets here, and they make an awful lot of noise, and that's before 9/11, people were actually trying to sue the Navy to either move or to compensate for soundproofing the houses. And then obviously after 9/11, that fell off real quick. All the law firms involved in that jumped off that bandwagon really, really fast. So yeah, but that's something you have to be aware of if you move here and stay here, because sometimes that noise, it's for better or for worse. The reason is good, but it is what it is. It's really loud, and it's really deafening. I mean, it drowns out your conversations and everything. I mean, they call it the sounds of freedom. And that's kind of the theme here. I mean, this is a big Navy town. I mean, this is Virginia Beach, Virginia. People don't understand that. It's like the East Coast San Diego. That's what I would say the East Coast equivalent is. I mean, there's a big fitness culture here, because of all the military. There's a lot of sports. It's very, pro-American, obviously. You still have, I went into the shops, and you still had people with the pink hair and nose rings, but nobody seems to be bothered by it. It's not like you see on TV where, everyone is screaming in the streets. It's really chill, actually. And, I'm kind of wondering, all this stuff we see on TV about America and, I see on YouTube, a lot of it is just propaganda, I think. Okay, so now we're getting the proper sunrise. I might just start another video, just wanted to give you this scene here of the Neptune. Yeah, and yeah, it's an okay place. It's quite expensive here. The prices have really shot up. I bought my first house here for $150,000, and that neighborhood now is, I think, pushing $1 million or something. I mean, I sold too early, unfortunately, like most people do, so. But I think there's other opportunities here. I mean, this town is pretty steady now, because of the military. And there's it's mostly tourism, military type of place. Tech industry really hasn't taken hold here unless it's military tech, like defense industry has, I mean, I don't know if they're just, reselling equipment and everything, or they're doing, research and development, like developing new technologies. I mean, there's a bit of that. There's a lot of stuff related to aerospace, because we have a Navy base here, maintenance and what have you, government contracting. But I don't know if there's the California style innovation that, I don't think that's ever really taken hold here. We just don't have enough of the schools in this area like Stanford, Caltech. We don't have anything like that around here. The nearest one is University of Virginia and Virginia Tech, but a lot of those guys end up moving to Washington, D.C., and there's a lot of tech industry up around there, or government contracting, in that area, and up in New York, obviously, so they steal the grads, they steal the high-quality graduates from us. But, yeah, that's all I have. Just give you a quick twilight tour here. And later today I'm going to go to this parachute jumping thing. This fan that blows and it trains you for free fall. I'm going to give that a shot today. It's been 25, 30 years since I last jumped. So we'll get a refresher on it. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.